What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing something very special for those PS2 lovers out there. I will be giving you guys a short tutorial on how to play PS2 games off your hard drive opposed to using PS2 discs. Now, I'm going to start this off by showing you guys exactly what is needed in order to get this done. So, of course, first things first, you're going to need a PS2. Next, you're going to need one of these. Ooh, you can't really see it. Okay. This is called the free McBoot memory card. You can get this on Amazon. They are very cheap. I will leave a link in the description below. I will actually leave a link in the description below for everything that I show you that is needed. For the PS2, the free McBoot memory card, and also you're going to need a hard drive. I specifically chose a SATA drive because with a SATA drive you can store up to 1 terabyte of games, even 2 terabytes. I hear some people are doing much more than that. Alright, so you're also going to need a PlayStation Network Adapter. This PlayStation adapter specifically is a third-party PlayStation adapter. The reason for is because this one right here supports SATA drives. Now, if you purchase a network adapter that is created by Sony, unfortunately, they only support IDE drives, and come on, who's using those anymore? Anyways, all right, and one more thing, you're going to need not specifically this brand Unitech, but you can get the Unitech brand. This right here is going to allow you to plug your hard drive directly into your PC, and of course, you're going to need a PC to get this done. All right. So now I'm going to show you guys what you have to do on the PC and the things to get this done. Let's head on over to the PC. Boom. All right, here we go. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is head over to psxplace.com and you're going to want to download the software WinHiip. WinHiip is going to allow you to format your drive. That way your PS2 can actually find it. Alrighty. So I'm going to drop the link in the description below. That way you can find this nice and easy. So once you're here on the web page, what you're going to want to do is click download now. Now I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to physically download it, but you hit download now, and to find it easy is always best. I recommend to save it to your desktop. Click on download now, do as it says. Once it's saved to your desktop, you should have a WinRAR file just like this called WinHiip. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to right click it. With WinRAR or 7-zip, you're going to want to extract it. Alright, so once you have it extracted, you're going to want to open the application, and once you open up the application, this is what you'll be greeted with. So boom, now we have WinHiip downloaded. What we're going to do next is we're going to plug in our hard drive into the PC using the adapter. Now I know I said I was using my 1 terabyte, but being that I already loaded the 1 terabyte with games, I'm going to use this as a sample to show you guys how to do it. This right here is a 500 gig. So you're going to want to plug this into your adapter. Nice and easy. Boom. Once you plug it into your adapter, you're going to hit that power switch on the back. That way your PC can find it. Alright, so from here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down to your search bar. And you're going to want to look up disk management. Open that up. Now once you open up disk management, you're going to want to find that drive. You want to make sure you use the correct drive. You do not want to use your main drive on your PC. Alright, here we go. So I am here right now. I am using the 500 gig. Here it is. We found it. Now as you can see, it shows up for me as unallocated. That is the exact way you want it in order to get this done. Now, a lot of times when you plug in the drive, it may look like this. Boom. It might be blue and it may say new volume. If it does, you want to right click that and then you're going to want to delete volume. And as you can see, unallocated. Just what we want. Okay, so once you completed that process, what you're going to want to do is now we're going to open the software WinHiip. You can close device management. Boom, here we go. We've got WinHiip. Alrighty. So now what you want to do is, like I said, when you open up WinHiip, you want to run it as an administrator. You want to right click on WinHiip, run as administrator. If you do not run as an administrator, sorry, I can't say that correctly, but if you do not run it as administrator, it will not work correctly. All right, so here we are at WinHiip. First thing you want to do, you want to go over to options. You want to make sure 48-bit is selected, reduce fragmentation, log file generation, and enable patched HDLs. Once all these are selected, boom, you're just going to hit OK. Now what you're going to want to do is go over, hit select drive, and you're going to make sure you want to select the correct drive, because we are about to format the drive and you don't want to lose any precious data. So here we go. This is my 500 gigabyte drive. Boom, you're going to be greeted by this little message right here. That is fine. You can hit OK. All right, so at this point, all that's left to do is to add your ISOs and start playing. So what you're going to want to do next, you're going to want to format your drive. Now you're going to go over to click Format Drive. All these settings are fine. You can just hit OK. Are you really certain that you wish to format the selected drive? Most certainly. You're going to hit Yes. The format process cannot be reversed. Just hit OK. Now you're going to wait for your drive to be formatted, and then boom, you're one step away from adding ROMs to your drive. So now that our drive has finished formatting, all you have to do is hit OK, hit OK again, and now it's time to add those precious PS2 games. So I will not be supplying you guys with a website to get ROMs. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we can't do that. So that is up to you guys to do your research and find your PS2 ROMs. Once you find your PS2 ROMs and you have them downloaded and you know exactly where you place the downloads, what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on Add Image. Image Files. You're going to add Image again. And then you're going to search for your ROMs. You're going to choose which ROM you want. So let's just see Scarface. Why not? We're going to open up Scarface. Boom. As you can see, Scarface is there in the list. It's waiting for me to start it up. So now we're going to start it up. And right now, Scarface is going to transfer over directly to the hard drive. So let's get it. Hit Start. Hit OK. Boom. And as you can see, the game is downloaded directly into the hard drive. Now keep in mind that if you do download multiple ISOs at the same time, meaning like a ton, like 40, 50, 60, 70, this is going to be a very long process for you. That's why I'm only doing one game right now, so we can just get through it and I can show you how it is. So right now, I'm just going to wait until this is done. Alrighty. Our game has been installed. Now what you're going to want to do, press OK. We can now exit WinHiip. And now we're going to install the hard drive to the network adapter, plug into the back of the PS2, and I'm going to show you how it looks and that it runs correctly. So you're going to want to eject the drive from your PS2. And you're going to want to plug it into the network adapter. So boom, here we are. Plug this baby in. There you go, like so. Alright, you're going to turn your PS2 to the back. You see the expansion bay. You're going to plug it in. Oops, wrong way. Let's make sure that's in. Boom. Alright, now you're going to need a screwdriver wherever I put my screwdriver. Boom, here it goes. Alright, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, and you're going to want to screw in the 2 screws. That way the hard drive stays in fit, it doesn't go anywhere, and neither does the network adapter. So there we go. We plugged in our hard drive to the network adapter, and the network adapter into the PS2. So at this point, you're going to want to take that free McBoot memory card, and you're going to want to plug it in to your PS2. I usually plug it into slot number 2. Boom. So now we're going to turn on our PS2, like so. Now let's head over to the PS2. Boom. So here you go. If this is your first time using a free McBoot memory card, you will notice something different with your home menu. You will be greeted with many other options if you do not understand any of this or know what any of this stuff does, pardon me, you can always just look it up on YouTube, and there are guides and there are people out there explaining each and every option and their functions on your PS2. So in order to play these downloaded PS2 games, what you're going to want to do is scroll down to OPL. Of course, hit X on that OPL. And you're going to wait till the OPL fully boots up. Now that we have OPL open, you can decide to take a look around, tweak up some settings to your liking, check out the options that you have provided for you here, or we could just get straight to the games. As you can see, press circle, get to the games list. You're going to press right D-pad, and boom, on your hard drive, as you can see at the top, HDD games, and you can see the game that I downloaded, which is Scarface. Nice and simple. Press X on the game, wait for it to boot up. Have a great time. Check it out, man. Classic. I remember the hours and hours spent during my early years of high school on this gem right here. One of the best games on PS2. One of my personal favorites. Amazing. Check that out. But anyways, I just want to say I love and I appreciate everyone who tuned into this video. I hope this video helped you out a whole lot. I just recently learned how to do this, and you know I'm excited. I'm also excited to show you guys how to get it going. Much love. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And I hope to see you in the next video. Happy retro gaming. Enjoy your PS2. Loading with ROMs, tons of PS2 games, and have a great day.